Hey guys, Rob from Georgia again, and this will continuation again of my DVDs, my horror DVD shelf, and this will conclude the DVD portion of showing you what I got. So this should not take long. So this I'll just label this as shelf 4 for the moment, and here we go. First one. Of course, some of you guys know this is a recent pickup for me. Just happened to pick this one up, The Conjuring. Just saw the sequel in the theater, and what a fun ride that was. Of course, my ticket, and I don't know if anyone out there actually saves their movie tickets. I've got a pile here and there, a couple piles of just tickets that I save, and I don't know why I put them inside here, but it's just kind of a cheesy thing, I guess. But The Conjuring, picked this up for $5 at Walmart. Of course, The Exorcist 3, and again, I'll just say I cannot wait to see this re-release of this on Blu-ray this year. I'm really looking forward to this. May be, well, it's hard to say it's my favorite of all the films. I guess maybe I'll say it's my most enjoyable of the films. And I just love George C. Scott and, just brain freeze there. Just the entire cast is absolutely incredible in this movie. The end, I can do without the end. The end isn't the greatest thing in the world, but what an I saw this in the theater too, and what an absolute some of the jump scares were pretty good in this one. So Exorcist 3. Snowpiercer. Now I was really lucky. This movie actually came to a theater near us, and my wife and I had an opportunity to go see a movie, and we were trying to decide, go see the movie that everyone else is going to see on their second, third time, or go see something totally different. And I noticed this was playing at the, I can't remember what theater it was, but I thought, let's take a chance. Let's go see something different. And man, we both absolutely loved this film. Just an absolutely awesome movie. If you have not seen Chris Evans, I was so afraid I was going to think about Captain America the entire film, but I did not. He was really, really fun to watch in this movie. The whole cast was. Really good film. Matrix Trilogy. Someday I'll probably upgrade, but for now, Matrix 1, Snapper. Have not watched these movies in a while. Of course, Matrix Reloaded. Matrix Revolutions. So there goes the Matrix flicks. A couple Terminator flicks. Of course, the original. Just rewatched this the other night. This movie never gets old. I have so much fun just watching. Of course, I did get to see this in the theater up near Buffalo when I was a kid, and that was a really fun experience. Of course, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Not sure why I got this big, heavy, lunky thing, but it's the Extreme DVD version or release or whatever. But what an absolute unbelievable sequel to the first. Terminator Salvation. This is the only other Terminator film I have. This was not a bad film. I did not mind this film that much for what it was trying to be. A couple Predator flicks. Of course, the original Predator. Kind of a nice release. Of course, everyone knows about Predator. Of course, Predator 2. I've not watched that in a long time. I've been thinking about this recently. I don't know why I want to rewatch. It's not that great. It's all right. It's all right. And then, of course, Predators. Again, not a bad movie. Actually, enjoyed it. I'm curious to see in the next one where they may go with it. And the last couple, these are all pretty new pickups. Of course, from the UK, got my edition of Trick or Treat finally, and haven't even opened it yet. But very much looking forward to revisiting that. Now this I did open the other night. This is another part of the UK order. Housebound, and that is just an absolute, and it's reversible cover art inside as well, which is really stinking cool. And also, well, you can tell it's the original. It's the US artwork, and then of course the UK artwork, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. This one just got today. Finally got that. I think about this movie every once in a while. I saw it as a kid, and I know this made Moods' top 10 of Spanish films, and I thought, it's time. I'm just going to go ahead and find it and grab it. And so I did. So and I'm going to try to watch this tonight, actually. And it'll be neat to revisit something. I really can't remember this. I know I saw it as a kid, but probably rented it on VHS. This one also came today. The Deadly Mantis. Very, very much looking forward to enjoying that with my my youngest son. And he gets a kick out of these old black and white ones. And finally, I'm very, very, very proud of this. This is my 2-disc edition of The Thing from Another World, 1951. The best thing about this is the feature commentary by John Carpenter, which is just, it just does not get old. I love listening to John's comments on this film. This is the film that really made him want to make movies. And so he tells the story and seeing it in the theater, but he does a really good job at just commenting, the historical context of the film, and of course the technical aspects of the film. And I wish we could see this more often. A director who gets to do a comment or commentary track for a film that he loved. Like I'd love to hear Peter Jackson give a commentary on the original black and white King Kong, or just something to that effect. I think I left a voicemail asking, throwing this question out there, and I was just thinking Rob Zombie, not just to to remake Anthropophagus, but also I would love to hear him comment on a lot of the old movies like White Zombie and things of that nature. But I wish we'd get more of that. But that was a UK pickup, so you have to have a region-free player in order to enjoy this. And this is really kind of cool. It's got the colorized version, black and white, 2 black and white versions of the film. So, and the only other thing I have over here is the tin case for my original King Kong that this came in, which is pretty cool. And the only other one, I guess this will wrap up the last DVD, my tin, limited edition tin for the Evil Dead 2. And I mean, how sweet. How sweet. And so that will that'll do it for my DVDs. That is it. The next video will be my Blu-ray shelf, and so I guess that'll just wrap up this video. So again, thanks for listening, watching. Leave a comment, of course, VHS82 apostrophe, and another shout out to the 22 shots of Moods and Horror. Some of these films I wouldn't have in my collection if it wasn't for just listening to the podcast and listening to these guys, and Top 10 Tuesdays, of course, and Body Bags, and just all the shows, the comments on Facebook. my collection. It's small, but it's grown. So we'll leave it with that. And as always, of course, go Bills.
One of these days, I'm going to punch him in the business.